Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. My name is 13 and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing some work on the table. It's become very messy lately and I need to do some major tidying and sorting over there. We're also going to be working on filling in the module between the train station and the Bevins Bricks Neapolitan building. And we're also going to be placing some more of the buildings on the table. So we got lots to do, so we better get to it. First things first though, let me introduce you to my new CMF figures that I got on the weekend. I did use one of those scanning apps to show or to find which ones were which. And these are the coolest ones that I could find. Excuse me. I like this one, the hat, the hair, looks cool. Got a little backpack piece, that's sweet too. This guy kind of reminds me of a TV show from when I was a kid called My Pet Monster. I like the book, everything looks neat. The little steampunk fella. This chap, his hat's really cool too. Oh, sorry. I hope the other ones are in focus. Yeah, he looks cool too. And the pirate lady and these two guys, they're pretty rad. So, I'm sure you've all seen these guys already, so I'm not going to stay here talking too much about them. So, let's head over to the table and I'll show you what I mean by it's a big mess. So, as I said, it's a bit of a mess over here, since having to deal with all the water mess that happened and having to do this rebuild. Everything is kind of everywhere. I got all this stuff over here. As you can see, I've been picking pieces for this, or pick a piece off of this. That'll be coming today. I'll show you what I've been getting those ready for. That's still going to be, it's looking kind of rough back there. All this. For adding more buildings along the back here, we are going to be using this Duplo. I also recently decided to empty out my Acro Mills unit, and everything landed on the table. So I've been going through this to help sort things. You know, I got a heap of these things on the Pick a Brick Ball a few weeks ago when I was in the Lego stores, and so eventually we'll find things for that. But today we're going to be focusing back there and over there. I'm going to start gathering some of these pieces up so we can use them to start doing we're going to start with the piece back there. So I'm going to gather these pieces up and we're going to go over to the desk and we're going to build those up. So the space that we have to work with is 48 by 48 studs. I'm thinking I'm going to do a Mills plate and then build up a wall, probably using some of the studs not on top bricks that I have, because I do have a bunch of them in light bluish gray. So we'll start with that, build that up. I'm going to start with making the Mills plate first, and then we'll build the rest of it up and I'll show you the rest of it. So the space that we have to work with is 48 by 48. My plan is to make some sort of public space that has a Creator 3-in-1 Ferris wheel there. I have it built already. It's sitting on the table. So what I'm going to do first is make up the Mills plate, and then we're going to work on making a retaining wall, and then I'll show you along the way how I make all the retaining wall and everything too. So I'm going to go make up the Mills plate and then I'll show you what I come up with. So as you can see, I've got the Mills plate mostly made up. I'm missing a few pieces back here. The Ferris wheel fits right in here. As you see, I got the ticket booth and everything. So over here is where the train station is. I'm gonna end up putting some sort of plates there and extending the stairs that are on that side of the platform and putting a handrail and whatnot to block it. And then along the back will be eventually where there'll be a wall. This side over here, we're gonna have to make a retaining wall. I'm thinking using some of these 2x4s that I got from the Pick a Brick wall all the way along, and then stacking some studs not on top bricks that I don't seem to have anywhere near me at the moment, and then using some headlight bricks and some arches to make it look decorative. So I'm gonna start making that up, and then I'll show you before I put the arches on. So there's my wall. It's gonna go over here. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna stack a bunch of these like this, and these are just gonna pin on like that, and then put my arch on top of it like that. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do in this part of it yet, but I'll have to wait and see, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna have enough headlight bricks. I wish I would have grabbed more when I seen them on the pick-a-brick wall, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna do what I can with these, and then I will show you before I put it on the top layer and we put it on the wall and we go try and place it. Yeah, there it is. Looks good. So as of right now, we just need to put one more row of brick up in here, and then after that we can put on the railings. I'm thinking I'm going to use some gold railings maybe. We'll see how it looks, and then we'll attach it to here, put the Ferris wheel down, and take it over to the table. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, if you think this looks good or not. I think it looks good. Maybe we'll have to try and figure out to match some of these colors in here. See what I got. But yeah, I'm going to finish this up, put the railing on top, and then we'll take it over to the table. I think that looks pretty good. I can't find any more of my 1x8 light bluish gray tiles, but I think this is gonna look good. It's gonna work. I'm just gonna stick that like so on here. Maybe not. Well, I'll push that down more firmly off camera, and then we'll put the Ferris wheel on and we can take it over to the table. So let me fix that up, and then I'll meet you over at the table with everything. Well, it would appear that I'm 2 plates too short, so I'm gonna have to take it back over the table, fix it up, but for the most part, I don't look too bad back there. I like it. Yeah, I think it'll look good. Eventually when we put a tunnel portal in there too, and it's just building up, that'd be super cool. So I'm gonna leave that for a minute, and we're gonna start focusing on clearing up this mess. I'm gonna clear up this mess so I can climb on the table, and we can lay the next set of train track, and then we can put up the Duplo and the rest of the buildings, or at least a couple of them. Probably do that one, maybe one of these two. Don't know yet. Have to wait and see. So I'm going to get on that. So far it's looking really good. I got this, I got it all up here supported. I haven't done the very back row yet, but I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'm not too worried. Eventually we'll fill it all in, but for now, I do have the train. I ran out of support pieces and base plates to put these on, so I do have to wait. But yeah, I think it looks good. We're gonna go back over to that now and take it out and fix that up, and then we'll put it back and we'll take a look at everything. Well, I think that looks much better. It's sitting up higher, it looks good. The retaining wall is nice and flush. Next will be the tunnel portal there, and then doing the back of that and doing the stairs up there. But as for over here, I think it looks pretty good. It's nice and even where the transition is. It all looks good. And then yeah, I do need to get a couple more base plates, a couple more gray ones, and then I have the green ones. They're here, I just don't have the big gray ones, so I'll have to wait till I get more of those to put under there, and then I can finish the curve off, and then we can figure out over here. And yeah, this mess is slowly getting better. I mean, this is still a lot to deal with, but need to get this fixed. My poor 9-volt chain track stuff. That's looking rough, but it's what it is. I'll have to get it fixed or see if somebody can fix it for me. yeah. Yeah, so I got all this stuff to deal with still. Got these for when we work over here next, just to show me where things are gonna go. I like having it all planned out, it's fun. But yeah, I'm going to continue cleaning up some stuff. Maybe I could tidy this stuff up some more, and then we'll get a good shot at the end to look at everything. Well, I think everything turned out pretty good, and it's starting to get a little less chaotic on the table. I got everything kind of sorted here. This stuff I still got to do, but for what we did today, all this, that over there, I'm pretty happy with it. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me doing things during the week when I'm not filming for YouTube, make sure to follow my Instagram at 13BillsLego, and you can see some behind the scenes stuff that I do. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Hi, Mr. Pig.